Shifting our focus now, stock markets ended sharply lower today, marking the fifth straight session of declines as concerns around rising inflation and a broad sell-off in metal stocks dragged sentiment. Both Nifty and Sensex recording their steepest fall in 5 months, with the Nifty closing down 1.3% or 312 points at 23,571. The Sensex tumbled 1,125 points or 1.4% to settle at 77,550. Global funds have sold stocks worth over 1.50 lakh crores since September 27, according to provisional data from the National Stock Exchange. Now, domestic institutions have been net buyers of shares worth rupees 1.38 lakh crore during the same period. Well, NDTV Profit Deputy News Editor Hiral Dadia gets us more.
Overall, a dismal day is what we've seen in terms of the markets. They continued the fall clearly, though some bit of a positivity that did come in marginally, but there you go. Below the 23,600 mark is what we've seen in terms of Nifty 50 as well. Over 1,050 points is the kind of cuts we've seen in Bank Nifty, and you had the Sensex as well, almost 1,000 points coming in there. If you pull up Nifty IT, that was also one of the biggest contributors to the fall today. There you go, 0.6%. But in terms of point contribution, it was from here. If you see the heat map in terms of other sectors, all sectors in the red, but you had real estate, the PSU bank index and the metal index. These were the top three losing sectors. In terms of broader markets, the fall was higher. So if you see in terms of the small cap 250, down little over 3% is what we saw. And if you see in terms of mid cap 150, there you go, 2.7% was the kind of cuts that we were seeing in today's day of trade. Let's quickly look at all the stats as well. The advanced decline ratio absolutely in favor of the declines. Nearly 1,900 stocks that were declining versus the 240 advances that we saw in today's session. Again, the advances were more from the broader markets, stocks that were reacting to numbers. Only 4 stocks out of Nifty 50 that ended in the positive. Britannia, HUL again with regards to where the FMCG pack go, but you have a Hero Motor ahead of numbers tomorrow. The stock was down 4%. Hindalco, Tata Steel, M&M, Eicher Motors, you name the stocks and they were down. RIL, 1.8% lower. In fact, that stock is already in terms of bear territory, it seems. Let's quickly pull up the counters in terms of BSE 500 and see where the gains were and where the pressure was. There you go. Energy stocks, Suzlon, Hitachi under pressure, Varroc Engineering, Maharashtra Scooters, TCI. However, the pharma pack was holding up. Suven Pharma, Piramal, MedPlus, Vinati Organics, KNR on the back of numbers was in the positive as well. So this is what the markets were overall looking like. But the key from here on is going to be what's in store for the markets, because there is pressure that continues. Analysts are of the opinion and that another 5 to 7% cuts that could be anticipated, but slowly, steadily, you could see some bit of buying that could come in.